Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy, Hrishikesh. Okay. Yeah, I'm still getting used to saying that. Anyway, listen, have you ever had this super specific memory, like crystal clear in your mind, and then someone's like, that's not how it happened at all, and you're like, what the... And you literally question everything you thought you knew about the world. What if I told you reality isn't what you remember? We're diving deep into the Mandela Effect, you guys. It's this crazy thing where, like, a ton of people, I'm talking thousands, remember things totally differently than how they actually happened. It's like, are our brains broken? Are we all secretly living in some parallel universe? This isn't like, forgetting where you put your keys. This is next level. We're talking about iconic moments in pop culture, famous people, stuff everyone knows or thought they knew. Get ready to have your minds blown because things are about to get weird. Okay, first up, we've got to talk about the Berenstain Bears. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's Berenstain Bears, right? With an E, like how else would you even spell it? Well, guess what? It's actually Berenstain. I know, my mind was blown too. There are literally forums and forums online of people who swear up and down they remember it with an E. Like, vividly remember reading those books as a kid with Mama Bear wearing her little bonnet and everything. I even remember those books at my grandma's house, and she lived in this old Victorian house, so it all just like fits, So how is this even possible? Some people think it's just a common misspelling, but like, come on, an entire generation can't be wrong, right? Is it a glitch in the Matrix? Did we shift into a parallel universe where the bears decided to switch up their vowels? This is some scary stuff, guys. Okay, buckle up because this next one is seriously messed up. Nelson Mandela, we all know him, right? The South African president fought against apartheid, super inspirational figure. He passed away in 2013, right? Wrong. Well, at least that's what a lot of people seem to remember. See, there's this whole group of people who swear they remember Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s. Like, they remember watching it on the news, seeing the funeral on TV, the whole 9 yards. I'm talking specific details here, people. Like, they remember his wife Winnie giving this whole big speech at the funeral, and it was this huge emotional thing, but like none of that ever happened. Mandela was released from prison in 1990, and he lived for another 23 years after that. So, what gives? Is this some kind of mass hallucination? Did someone slip something in the water supply? I need answers. Chapter 3. The case of the missing monocle. Let's talk about the Monopoly man. That rich dude with the top hat and the monocle? Wait, does he even wear a monocle? Turns out he doesn't. And yet, for some reason, a lot of us remember him rocking that single eyeglass like it was nobody's business. I mean, it just makes sense, right? He's this wealthy tycoon, he's got to have a monocle. It's like part of the uniform. But nope, if you look at the actual Monopoly game, Mr. Moneybags, yeah, that's his real name apparently, is totally monocle-free. So why do we all remember him with one? Is it because we're so used to seeing rich guys in movies and cartoons with monocles that our brains just filled in the blank? Or is there something more sinister at play here? Maybe the Monopoly man is part of some secret society that uses mind control to erase our memories of his monocle. Okay, that's probably a stretch, but still it's weird, right? Chapter 4. Pikachu, is that you? Alright, calling all my Pokemon fans, remember Pikachu, the cutest little electric rat in the world with his rosy cheeks, those adorable ears, and the black tip on his tail? Yeah, about that. Turns out Pikachu's tail has always been just plain yellow. No black tip, no stripes, just pure unadulterated yellow. But for some reason, a ton of people, myself included, distinctly remember him having a black-tipped tail. Like, we can picture it perfectly in our minds, right? Maybe it's because all the cool, electric-type Pokemon have black markings. Or maybe it's because in the early anime, the animation wasn't that great. So the shadows kind of made it look like his tail had a black tip. Whatever the reason, it's just another example of how our memories can play tricks on us. And honestly, it's kind of freaking me out a little. Chapter 5. No, I'm your father. The truth hurts. Okay, this last one is for all my fellow Star Wars nerds out there. You know that iconic line from The Empire Strikes Back when Darth Vader reveals to Luke that he's his father? Luke, I am your father. Chills, right? Except He never actually says that. The actual line is, "No, I am your father." No, Luke, no dramatic pause, just straight up, "No, I am your father." It's crazy how one little word can change the whole feel of the scene, right? So how did this misquote become so widespread? Maybe it's because it just sounds better, like it's more dramatic to say, "Luke, I am your father," than just, "No, I am your father." Or maybe it's because in all the merchandise and parodies and stuff, they always use the Luke version. Whatever the reason, it just goes to show that even our most cherished memories can be wrong. The Mandela Effect, what does it all mean? So there you have it, guys. 5 mind-blowing examples of the Mandela Effect that prove that our memories might not be as reliable as we think. It's like, are we all just living in a simulation? Is someone messing with our minds? Or is our reality just way more fluid and strange than we ever imagined? I don't know about you guys, but this whole thing has me seriously creeped out. It's like, if we can't even trust our own memories, then what can we trust? Let me know in the comments down below if you've ever experienced the Mandela Effect, and tell me what you think is going on. Don't forget to like this video if you want to see more creepy content, and subscribe to my channel for more mind-bending mysteries. And as always, stay curious, stay weird, and don't let the Mandela Effect keep you up at night. Or maybe it should. #Mandela Effect, #Memory Mysteries, #ParallelUniverse.